And Steph's here to teach us exactly how to muscle floss like a boss. So Steph, we're going to do this with you. How can we muscle floss our upper body?
For this shoulder, chest, upper body muscle floss, we do need a band. So I've got a yoga strap here, but you can use a resistance band or a towel, anything that you can use to pull tightly so that we can get that tension in the body.
All right, we're going to floss our upper body with Steph. So show us how it's done.
All right, so grabbing any resistance band, yoga strap, even a towel, we're going to reach the arms up and over the head. And then I want you to bend the elbows out to the sides. And it doesn't matter if you go as far as me or if you're stiffer and you start right here. But what I want you to focus on is that bend of the elbows while you're pulling that strap apart and then straightening the arms up. So you can feel that tension.
Oh, I feel it, Steph.
Nice. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I like that.
And guess what? You know, we do TV, we're sitting in our chair, we're carrying a lot of stress.
Yes.
And our shoulders. This is good.
And Dr. O, what about if you're hunched over a surgery table for 3-4 hours a day? I bet this is pretty good too.
Huge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, that is where I feel it after a day of surgery, is in the shoulders, the neck, lower back. I'd like to do the whole show like this.
We're even loosening up the armpits here and the backs of the arms. I mean, this feels amazing. I recommend doing this bend and straighten about 10 times, guys, and then you can move on. Now, if you've got sciatica or nerve or hip or low back pain, I recommend doing a floss for your hamstrings. So all you need is a chair or a bench or even a couch. You're going to face your hips towards the chair, flex the foot, engage the quad, and then slowly lean forward and stand back up. What we're trying to do here is get a stretch behind the leg in the hamstrings, and we're flossing because we're moving forward and then we're moving back up. Now, you don't have to go as far as I am. You can just move a little bit, just an inch forward and an inch backwards, but you want to keep that foot flexed because, again, tension on the hamstring while we're flossing and stretching the hamstring. I'd recommend doing this 10 times and then switching and going over to the other side.
Now, Steph, you also got a move that'll help us floss our hips. Tell us about that.
Now, some people like to twerk. I like to floss. So I want you to get down onto your hands and knees and then open the knees a little bit wider than the hips. And we're going to shift the booty back and then bring it forward to the starting position. So this is really getting into those hip flexors, the front of the hips, the sides of the hips, the glutes, and it really feels, you know, this word is kind of silly to use, but it feels really yummy in your hips and lower body.
Now, Steph, this looks a little like frog position in yoga,
Yes.
a little bit. Is that close?
You're right, Dr. Ish. This is frog pose if we were to hold it still and steady. But because we're doing that forward and backwards movement, and again, I've got tension on the hips, I'm not resting them, this turns into the muscle floss. So this is going to help you if you're chronically tight, if it's uncomfortable for you to hold that frog pose in yoga. No worries. You can simply move forward and back and get your floss on.
Nice.
Very nice.
Well,
Very
Ish,
nice.
we'll have to do that particular flossing later in the day.
We got to get our floss going, Doc. Got to get our floss on.
Steph, as always, great stuff. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Steph.
All right, we'll see you soon.